Well, hello, my friendly shoppers, and welcome back. This is Gina, and this is my shopping life, and we are back shopping at Trader Joe's. As always, when you walk into Trader Joe's, you're always greeted by all of these beautiful flowers. You have the spray roses that are $5.99. You have tulips. There's always so many different flowers around here at such a great price. And there's salad dressings. So there's a mirror, so that's why you can see a little bit of a reflection on the right side. The vegan salad dressing, these are actually really good. Now, they have to stay refrigerated. The cilantro for $3.99. And there's always so many different kinds of salad kits just to go along with your favorite dressing, or if you want to change it up. You have a vegan ranch crunch, a southwestern, the harvest apple. And then you have just plain, if you want to mix your salad yourself, but you don't want to have to wash and clean your lettuce, it's already there for you. The mushrooms, so you have a really good selection of mushrooms. And I always like to have a bag of mushrooms. I have them sliced, and this is one of my favorites right here. I like them already sliced up. It's just a lot easier for me, and I honestly don't slice a mushroom that perfect. And then the weather we're having, baked potato soup sounds so perfect. Now, checking out some of the new items here. Some of these we've already seen, but this one, organic lemon pasta. That is very interesting. I have never had a lemon pasta. It's really pretty. I love the box. Now, of course, it may contain egg or soy. Now, right next to it, now this one has the price, $2.49, another new item, the olive and basil pesto sauce. Now, that actually would work with the lemon pasta. But I'm not going to grab the lemon pasta, but I am going to grab this pesto. It just sounds so interesting and so good. And here's the nutrition. And we're going to keep going. Sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. I'm actually going to grab a bag here. $2.29. They have a nice variety of them. But sweet potatoes, I like them when they're baked with a little butter, the little salt. I also like them in a pie. I like them as fries. They are just so good. It really depends on what you top it with, but they're also really good for you. So yeah, I'm gonna grab myself a bag. And then of course, now I'm gonna make my baked potato soup. And I like how these potatoes are bagged up. And they're smaller. Sometimes I just, you're finding this large 10-pound bag. I don't need a large 10-pound. A 5-pound, just perfect. And then of course, I put a russet potato, and I also put a red potato. I mix those potatoes up for my baked potato soup. So I'm gonna grab a bag of these. And then I need a red onion. You have the organic. They have all sorts of onions, but I just need one. So I'm just gonna grab this one. And I love their herbs. They're already in the little pots. They smell great. For $2.49, you can see the mint. Oh, it smells so good. And then you have the basil. They always, pretty much all year long, at least in our area, they always have a basil plant. And those are $3.99. And the tomatoes. I just love the selection of tomatoes that they carry. And really, whatever is your favorite. You got the cherry. You got all of them. More tomatoes than you probably even knew that they were out. Now the tomatoes on the vine are always some of my favorite. They're a little sweeter. And the heirloom tomatoes for $4.99. They're always so pretty. And these little mini ones, those are new. I haven't really seen too much of those. Now this sounds really interesting. I have not seen this before. $3.99 mini chocolate chip pancake and waffle mix. Well, we're gonna have to try that. That sounds so yummy. I know my daughter loves the treat of chocolate chip pancakes. So let's take this home and let's mix it up. Just add water, nice and easy. So you can do pancakes or waffles. We're actually just going to do pancakes for this moment. But I do have a couple of waffle makers. Yeah, do not eat the raw batter. So just a little bit more clear image of the ingredients. Obviously, it's like the bag is only half full. But we're gonna use that up. I like the resealable bag. That is always a plus. So I got my little electric griddle out, and they cook up really fast, nice and fluffy, a good portion of the chocolate chips. So fun little dessert. You can make the waffle, put a little ice cream on there. So it's actually quite tasty. It is sweet enough, you don't need syrup or anything. And then of course with the cooler weather, hot cocoa, $3.99, the organic. Always nice to kind of have some on hand. Now this is one of my favorites, the spice chai. It is concentrated, so you do want to kind of make sure you're aware of that. If not, it's going to be really spicy, but it's actually really good. And it's been over 3 weeks, no toilet paper. It has just been gone. I asked them about it because I joke like, is there a run on toilet paper again? They said they just haven't had it in stock. Now for $2.99, that is how much the lemon pasta is. Always so many great fun pastas here. And they're pretty reasonable because there's a lot of them are specialty pastas. Now the blood orange cake is back for $3.69. We got this last year. It's actually quite tasty. And the blueberry muffins are back for $4.49. I do like to make my own homemade blueberry muffins. And of course for March, yes, they have the Irish soda bread here. They only carry this just a couple of weeks before St. Patrick's Day. And those are $3.99. Now, my husband fell in love with that tikka masala that we find in this area, not the frozen. And the last couple of weeks, it's been gone. So I hope they bring it back. But the tomato feta soup, now this actually sounds good with a grilled cheese sandwich for $3.99. I'm going to grab some of that. And here is some of the nutrition facts. The Mediterranean, the orzo pasta salad. This is one of my favorites. It has gone up in price, but I still like it. I add a little bit of olive oil to it. It's so good. I need to learn how to just make it myself, I know. And the almond beverages. Now, for a while, I was really kind of praying that this one was gone. This is actually my favorite. The almond beverage, the vanilla is unsweetened, $2.99. So I'm glad to see it back. I was kind of afraid they got rid of it because, you know, Trader Joe's will do that to some of your favorite products. And so it's here. And guess what else is back? The Kerrygold Irish Butter, $3.19. They had an issue here in California with the wrapping, so they have adjusted that, so they're back in business. The Amaretto Cherry Goat Cheese. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring that home. I'm gonna have to try this. It's a new item for $2.99. The lady at the checkout told me it tastes like cherry cheesecake. Yum. Now, usually in March, the Harp beer is here. We still see the Guinness, no Harp beer. I did ask them about it. They said hopefully next week they will have it in. So they still are supposed to get it in. So we will keep checking. Now, I always think they have such interesting potato chips. Pickled chips, dill pickled flavored potato chips. $2.49. I don't know if I'm brave enough to try those. I do like pickles, but I don't know about pickles and chips. I'm sure it's good. And the scallop potatoes, so these are $2.49, 5 cheese potato chips. So those sound interesting. And then your regular potatoes, so we call these breakfast potatoes. They got peppers and onions in them. This is always a staple. These have been gone for like over a month, so I'm glad to see those back for $2.99. The hash browns are back as well. Those are $2.49. And these sound fancy. The French chocolate crepe wafer cookies. Well, we're gonna have to pick up a box of those. Those are $2.99. And they always have their cookies. They always have a lot of their cookies kind of like in their freezer department. but they're not frozen. We tried the raspberry ones last week. Those were really good. And now this is called Soft Bite Mini Chocolate Hazelnut Biscotti. Well, we're gonna have to try those. Look how cute they are. And those were $2.99 as well. So of course we brought them home. I have my little dish, perfect size, freshly brewed coffee. I just need to add a little sweetness to it, and boom. And then let's try this out. Like, kind of dunk it in there. And this is solid biscotti. You still got that cookie crunch. It softened it a little bit, but not too much. I know some biscotti, like you dunk it in and the biscotti will just kind of melt into your coffee. So that was perfect. So let's try these crepe wafer cookies. Now these are just the perfect little size. Look how cute they are. So nice little bite, kind of hollow, but that's okay. It's a perfect little bite. Nice and light, not overly sweet. The biscotti wasn't sweet as well. So this is really nice little addition to my afternoon coffee. Now, I did not show grabbing this in the video, but I did pick up one of these. See, they're already cut up. I cut it in half even more. It's the perfect little bite. Look how cute these are. Brownie with the chocolate chip cookie. They also have the peanut butter, but this one is my favorite. And those are $4.99. So I think I'm good. I got my little sweet in for the afternoon. And now the PB&J Snack Duo, $3.99. That is a classic, but look what's come back. Yeah, this is usually only for Christmas. The gingerbread cookies you can hang on your little mugs. How cute are these? They're back for a limited time, $2.99. And almond windmill cookies are back, $4.99. These are actually really good. These sell out, at least in our area, these sell out so fast. But they're so cute. And these were right at the front. And I know sometimes they'll feature like their new items right at the front at the checkout. Now, they're pasta sauces. We showed a couple of the pastas earlier. They always have a really good selection of pasta sauce. Now, at the bottom, you could find some pizza sauce. And right there at the bottom. But, you know, let me know in the comments below, which one is your favorite? There's always something good at Trader Joe's. I know it sounds funny, but there is. And if you ever want to try a protein bar, Trader Joe's is sometimes my first place I'll go to. I'll see if they have it to try it before you buy the whole box. That's a good little selection they do have. So everybody, well, thank you so much for coming along with me today at Trader Joe's. I always like checking everything out here. And look, I've got a new item right there. So everybody, I hope your day is going well. Thank you so much for watching and for your time. Take care, stay warm, and I'll talk to you later.